Okay, we are on my third day here at Oxford. I am back. I am ready for action. I wrote down tons of stuff that happened today. I learned so much. It's amazing what you learn at Oxford before classes even start. Okay, first off, we went into town today. Very, very interesting. I ate a Crunchie bar, which is C-R-U-N-C-H-I-E, Crunchie bar from Cadbury, and it is honeycomb surrounded by chocolate. I think it's synthetic honeycomb. I don't think it's real, but it's really delicious, really good. Also found there's a bar called the Yorkie bar, Y-O-R-K-I-E, from Nestle, and it's basically just a thick milk chocolate bar, but their slogan is Yorkie bar, not for girls, and they have like a cross, like a no smoking sign through the silhouette of a woman that you'd find on a restroom door. I have no idea why. It's just their ad campaign. Let's see. Another thing is we were in this marketplace, and I was walking into this shoe store because everyone was going into these shoe stores to buy shoes. I have no idea why, because they cost twice as much. But almost ran into someone, and it was this lady, and as I almost bumped into her, so we moved to the side, and she, instead of saying excuse me, she goes, sorry. That's just what they say. And there were a few other times when I almost ran into someone. They're tight stores, and they don't have much walking room, and every time they always say sorry. And I just thought that was so cool that I almost wanted to get into people's way on purpose just to hear them say sorry. I can't do it quite yet, but I have 2 months to master that accent. Another thing, I had tea time, which was fantastic. I found that if you get a fruit tea and you add milk and sugar, it almost tastes like whatever fruit that is and cream. Like if you get like a blackberry tea and you add the sugar and you add the milk, it tastes like blackberries and cream. It's really delicious. Another thing, they have these disgusting pretzel. They look like pretzel sticks, but they're not pretzel sticks, and they taste a lot like burnt twigs. I wouldn't know what a burnt twig tastes like, but I would assume it's a lot like that. It's absolutely disgusting. They call it an acquired taste, but I'm not willing to eat enough to acquire it. Also had marzipan for the first time, which is like a sugary gelatin kind of thing. Delicious, absolutely delicious. It was on the outside of this little pound cake thing, and it was really good. And I asked the guy who was from Great Britain about it, and he says, yeah, it's really good. That's the more expensive kind. And I just thought, man, I can't afford it, but it was nice when it was free. Fast food restaurants, they have KFC, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, they have Starbucks, but it's not a fast food restaurant, but all of those stores. But they're a lot more upscale, except for Starbucks, which is already kind of upscale in the States. But like McDonald's was really nice. Pizza Hut was really cool. You walk in and you walk down a stairwell, and it's all like really nice wooden stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really nice, like upscale fast food places, which is pretty funny. Another thing, actually, the last thing I want to talk about is, you would assume, because everyone here drives on the left-hand side of the road, that when you're walking on a path and someone's coming toward you, you would then go to the left to go, past them. We assumed that as we were walking, this group of us. So every time someone was coming up to us, we would go left, trying to be culturally sensitive and understanding. And they went to their right, which is, left to us, and we kind of went straight on. And then they gave us a really funny look, and then they went around to the left. And then we got into a busier part of town, and I was looking on the other side of the sidewalk, on the other side of the street, and I saw everyone was passing on the right. So apparently, even though you drive on the left, when you're walking, you still pass on the right. So not only does it seem backwards that they drive on the left, but then even within that, culture, you still pass on the right when you're walking. At least that's what it seems like. So it's backwards and then backwards again. So walking, at least, is normal. And I don't have a car, and I don't have a license here, so I guess it's not going to be that bad for me. But when you're crossing a street, you have to look right first, because that's where the cars come from. Right? Yes, got that. Okay. Shout out. I know this is a long one. I'm really sorry, but the shout out today is going to my good friend Tristan. Tristan, fantastic guy, and it really stinks because this semester I'm gone. Next semester he's gone from the school that we both go to in the States, and it's gonna stink. So I'm gonna see him over the summer. Hopefully, Tristan, if you get a chance to see this, I miss you a lot, and I hope you're doing great on the improv team. Hope that everything's still really, really great. I'm sure it will be, and I can't wait to see you over the summer. We'll do something. So that is it. I'm sure tomorrow is more adventures. Tomorrow we begin our orientation.